Your Honor, I'm here today because I am suing Lisa for not paying me for babysitting her children. Lisa offered to pay me $500 to babysit her children, and I typically watch her children for free. And that's only for a day or two.
Right.
And this time it's for a week. While she's on vacation in Maui with a man that she's only been dating for a few months.
Okay, that's not your business, Miss Gomez.
It's
She's on vacation for a week, while normally you do this for free because it's a day or two. Obviously, she's going to pay you because it's a week-long supervision of her children.
Exactly.
And how many children and what are their ages?
She has 2 children. They are 8 and 9 years old.
Okay. And you say, great, $500 was a good fee?
Yes.
Okay.
So I said yes to that. Per usual, she offered me her credit card, and she never gave me any limit to it. So her children were on spring break, and I wanted them to have fun. So I took them out to the movies, restaurants, and then a water park. They had a great time.
Your Honor, can I clarify something?
I'm going to give you this opportunity one time, Ms. Ma. What do you need to clarify?
Thank you. When I pass Ava my card because I trust her without giving her any restrictions. Previously, she also have my credit card and she never spent more than $30 a day. And this time she charged it $620 over 7 days. And when I passed her the card, I did tell her that you can spend it on whatever my kids need.
You said kids need.
Wait. What's the math on that? $620 over 7 days? That's less than $100 a day still. Okay. And it is spring break and it's now more than just like a weekend. It's spring break. So already I'm thinking like it seems reasonable that it would be that amount. I'm actually surprised it wouldn't be more than $620. What do you guys think about that?
Yes. And before I go on to my trip, I stock up my 2 large refrigerators. I went to 3 grocery stores, bought all the frozen food, fruits and veggie, plus some quick and easy meal for Ava, because I know she loves to cook pasta. So I really make sure I have everything ready. I've been checked with her. She said, yeah, that's good enough. So this time I was really confused and frustrated that she's charged my card $620 without even asking for permission. Previously, she's always so polite. Even last time she charged it like $30 for Chinese takeout.
Right.
She sent me a text and kindly asked me, oh, can I spend on this? I was like, go ahead.
Yeah, but you didn't get any text while you were in Maui with your new man.
The only text I got was a picture of her, took my 2 daughters out for
Having fun, right? But you didn't get any financial update.
No.
So you were quite surprised when you got your credit card bill.
I was very shocked and confused in the beginning.
Yeah.
And when I confronted her, she was like, oh, I didn't want to bother you when you're on your vacation.
Your Honor, may I interrupt?
No, I don't want any more interruptions from either of you. What I would like is for both of you to give my bailiff any evidence. Y'all are talking about receipts and credit card bills. Please offer your evidence to my bailiff. Thank you.
Thank you.
Plaintiff's on the top.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so let's see, Ms. Gomez, you are providing a text message. Hey, could you watch the kids when they're on break? I'll give you $500 this time for helping me out, acknowledging that this is the first time you've actually paid her cash to watch the children. You say, sounds great, I'm in. Okay, so that's undisputed. Let's see what Ms. Ma is offering up. Yes, this is what I expected. A credit card bill. This is exorbitant. I can tell the court right now. Seafood, $56. Movie theater, $50. Water park, $50. The steak place, $50. You said these kids are 8 and what?
9 years old, and they don't eat steak.
No,
Your Honor.
apparently they do, Miss Ma. Okay, so you said, breaking news. Yeah, they can tear up a ribeye. Okay, so you said 9 and how old?
8 and 9
8 and 9, okay. House of Wok, look, I guess some type of Chinese. More movie. How many movies did y'all see? Looks like y'all went to the movies every day. Y'all went to the movies 4 times?
We did, yes.
And I have Netflix at home.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, Miss Ma. Okay, Joe's Cantina, Bill's Burger. Ma'am, so you were really spending on average $100 a day.
Yes, I was. But Your Honor, again, she was on vacation. I did update her with pictures of where we were at.
So they had the time of their lives. But your point is it was on your expense that you did not authorize. Is that your issue?
Correct. She didn't ask for my permission. I never asked her to do that. And my 2 girls are very low maintenance.
No, ma'am, not anymore. No, ma'am, not anymore. Do you think this was exorbitant spending?
I didn't think so.
So reconcile for me why every occasion you watched this woman's children before this week, it was $30 here, $30 there, with permission that you received on the front end, and then we went from no authorization, no permission, to $620.
Well, she gave me her credit card. She didn't give me a specific amount of how much I could spend.
No, but you're 20 years old, right?
I am, yes.
And you're a nursing student.
Yes.
So that means I'm to assume that you have reasonable skills of deduction and understanding.
Yes.
Okay, so you understand there is something between $30 and $620.
Yes, Your Honor.
You see there's a gap there in terms of expectation financially?
Yes.
So if you're used to my babysitter spends about $30 here or there to $620, you understand why this woman is surprised. It is a lot of money, Ms. Gomez, and you can beat around the bush and say that you had full authorization, but the court is not convinced because that is an exorbitant amount of money for 2 children. And I really do need you.
Yeah, you know what? Thinking about it more. Okay, so say it was just $30 a day for 7 days for a whole week. You know, that's like what, that's $210, I think, total. Yeah, like $210 total for a week. So that's like a quarter of what she actually ended up spending. So I guess when you put it that way, of what she typically orders or typically spends on a day-to-day basis while babysitting and compare it, it's like, okay, that is a little bit overkill. You know, it might be okay if she only spent maybe $300 total, like half of the amount, because then it's like, okay, well, it's, you know, it's a week and whatever, but $620 now is sounding like a lot of money. What do you guys think?
You to contend with that. Ms. Ma, but what about the argument that if you cared so much what was being spent, why didn't you leave a limit?
Because I really trust her based on her previous behavior. And I've known her for so many years. I watched her growing up.
So this was shocking to you. When you got this bill,
Very shocking, and I honestly feel it's like a violation of trust.
Did you call her upset or text her? How did you communicate
She
your
was there.
upsetness?
Yes, great question. She was there. I confronted her. Okay, thanks for taking care of my daughter. I'm not gonna pay you additional $500.
So you told her that to her face?
I told her to the face.
And what did you think about that?
I was upset because I'm spending my week watching her children and I'm in nursing school, and the amount of studying I have to do, I had to put aside to watch her children.
What did you think would be reasonable? When you did pull up your credit card statement for the month, you did know that there would be some charges associated with the week that she cared for your 2 girls, right? What did you expect that number to be?
Below $300. She used to spend less than $30 a day. I understand it's spring break, they may want to go for a movie, but my daughters never asked to go for a water park or a steakhouse. All these are new for them. That's why they're so excited. And
I agree with you.
I'm concerned. I'm a mother of 2. It's hard to raise 2 daughters by myself.
Oh, you're a single mom.
Yes, I'm single mom.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil them in this way.
Right. No, I agree. I've heard enough, ladies. I am ready to rule. So I've already told you, Ms. Gomez, that listen, I think you're a fine young lady. I appreciate that you are getting your education, particularly in nursing. It's an excellent field. You should be well paid when you get out of it. Speaking of payment, you're not going to get $500 from this court today. And I'm going to tell you why. While I can appreciate that you were not given a specific articulated limit on Ms. Ma's credit card to spend for this week of caring for her children, there is such thing as pattern, usage, and behavior. Okay. And you had already established a spending pattern with this woman. This is supposed to be a loving, trusting, reciprocal relationship. And you violated that love and trust, Ms. Gomez, by running this woman's credit card bill up $600 some. You have a reasonable duty of cautious care and exercise with her credit card as you would be using it with your own money. And I'm not really convinced that you...
I don't know how I feel about this because she worked for free. How many days? Like, she babysat for free. Probably, let's say, a couple of weeks worth of babysitting days. And like, so she did that for free, but now this 1 week where she's getting paid, like she happens to spend a little bit more, it kind of evens out, in my opinion. I don't know if I agree with this.
You would spend $620 for 1 week on 2 children. And if you were to do that, the court would find that foolish. I'm just going to be direct with you. Now, that said, there were some things you could have done to tighten in the spending ropes there, Miss Ma. You could have said, here's a card. She is 20. She's 20. She's still very, very much coming of her development when it comes to finances, spending, and adult decision making. Okay? So next time, despite the practices and patterns established, you might want to go ahead and be overly cautious, Miss Ma, and say, and this is the limit. And if you don't feel comfortable sharing it to her, call your credit card company. Tell them, once this gets over $600 for the next, or $300 rather over the next week, flag on the play, freeze the card, fraud alert, anything that we can do in this technological age that we live in that can make sure that our spending and money is safe. So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to take your good faith word, Miss Ma, that you expected to spend around $300, no more. I'm going to deduct that from the $500 that you originally owed the plaintiff just for her babysitting services, and I'm going to rule in favor of the plaintiff for the amount of $200. That is my ruling.
All rise.
Wow, I did not see that coming. You know, I'm glad that she still got paid for her work, and because Lisa, the mom, was not very clear about how much she was allowed to spend, you know, I could see why the judge made this decision. But like I said, you don't know how many days. I wish that the young woman, the babysitter, brought up, I worked many days. She could have said, I worked 30 days for free over the past couple years for Lisa watching her kids, working for free. So if you thought about that over those couple days, it would probably just all add up to the $600 amount. So, you know, it is what it is, but what do you guys think about the judgment? Do you think it was too much, too little, or just right? I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know. Love ya.